Hey guys, welcome back. It's Amiri Tamaris here.
And Gilroy Alvarez.
And if you watched the video that we posted last week, I strongly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you subscribe, thank you again. So, guys, listen, today we're actually going to talk about the pros and cons about house hacking. We talked a little bit about it last week's video, and today we're actually going to go to the nitty-gritty of what house hacking it really is. So, with no further ado, guys, stay tuned. I hope you like this video. Alright, Gilly, so tell me, what's house hacking?
House hacking is you live in one unit and then you rent the other ones. House hacking has helped us a lot, to start our real estate investing career. The reason we started doing this is because we believe in generational wealth, and we also believe in having money work for us instead of us working for money.
Yep, and most of the people that they started with house hacking, like that's a good way, to get yourself to real estate, to start understanding what real estate really is. And right now we're gonna go to all the pros and cons of what house hacking really is and what it can actually do for you. All right, so tell us, what is the benefit of house hacking?
Yeah, so one of the benefits of house hacking is that you get one of the best financing terms when it comes to doing it.
Yep. So basically, that's one of the reasons why I actually got into real estate, right? I didn't know. I had a couple $1,000 saved up. I didn't know what to do with it.
Right.
And I just didn't want to buy like a new car or like upgrade my way of living. Like I actually wanted to invest it so later on I can be comfortable. And actually, he brought that up to my attention. I didn't believe it at first. Then
because I was in the process of buying my own house hacking deal as well. So
so he actually was doing that, and I was like, bro, don't you need to get like a 20% down payment to get a house?
That's one of the myths.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, yeah. So and he brought that to my attention. I'm like, oh my god, I can actually get a house like today.
Right.
The only problem was I didn't have my credit score where technically supposed to be at. So at that time, at least I knew I had the money to buy it. Now I just need a credit score.
That's it.
So yeah. So one of the benefits that you can get a really cheap loan, cheap down payment, like a low down payment, to get into these deals. And there's like a lot of loans that you can get.
And also low interest rate too.
Low interest rate too, especially now.
Now.
So if you have few $1,000, you want to get into a house, just do the job, man. You're actually worth it, All right. So
the second one
was the second one. So if you actually house hack the rental, so let's say for example, if you do a duplex, if you live in a duplex, you live on one side, you rent the other side. So basically, the other side is gonna pay your mortgage for that loan that you already got, and that's awesome. Like now you're living free. You're not like one of your big expenses is paying rent at the end of the month.
Yep.
But house hacking, now you have somebody else paying your rent.
You're saving a lot of money by doing that.
And now you freed up your income. Then with your income, you can do whatever else you want. You can save more money to buy a different house
property,
if you're gonna go into real estate, or you can just go and put money in the stock market if you want to invest,
or your 401k.
Put more money exactly, or just have fun. Whatever it is that you want to do with your income, then you can just do it after that. But wait to free up your income and live for free. That's the way to do it.
That's beautiful. Yeah,
man. Listen,
and it has helped us a lot. We were able to save a lot of money. We were able to fast forward our real estate career because of it.
Exactly. And another good thing is, like, then you start learning basically what real estate really is. Like if you able to do that and you want to get into real estate, I think the easiest way to get into real estate to make sure that you actually like it, or you're gonna like what real estate actually offer you, is to actually do a house hacking, because you're still gonna live there in the house.
Yeah, because if you were to make a mistake, it's not gonna be a huge one, because you can recover from that, because you're not taking a huge risk by doing it.
Honestly, I don't even think you're taking a risk at all, because you still gotta pay your rent at the end of the month.
That's true.
You still gotta pay your rent at the end of the month. You
Yeah,
know.
so don't forget to budget for that too.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe, please. All right. What's another benefit of house hacking?
Well, you get to learn how to be a landlord.
That's true. So, and you know that I think that one can be like a double thing. So it can be a good thing or a bad thing because for real, because now you're gonna be a landlord and you're gonna live right next or above or below your tenant.
Your tenants,
So
right.
now your tenant gonna behave good though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're gonna do a lot of bad things knowing that the owner of the house lives right there next to you.
Yep.
You know? So I mean that can be it's your house. I know they can do whatever you want. If you want to have a party at 5 o'clock in the morning, that's up to you. It's your house. You know, if the tenant doesn't like it, then that's another problem you gotta deal with, but you know, that's up to you.
That's for another video.
Another video. Yeah. So basically 3 benefits that we think is really good about house hacking. 1, you get into a house for really low down payment. You only gotta live in the house for 1 year. So after you leave there for 1 year, then you can just go ahead and rent the whole house. Now, also, you're gonna free up your rent. Now you're living rent free. One of the biggest expenses of your monthly budget, paying rent. Right? Somebody else gonna pay your rent. And the good thing about this, you can do this with any type of house. You can do it with a duplex, a triplex, a fourplex, even a single
family house.
Yep. Because now you question yourself, how do you do with a single family house? Well, you buy a single family house with a lot of rooms. You live in one rooms and you rent the other bedrooms.
Yep.
You know. Now, if you live by yourself, if you're single, it's more comfortable to do it. But if you have a wife, a husband, it won't be a problem.
Yeah, it could be, but that's why it's important for you to talk to your significant other before you make that type of decision.
That's why that conversation comes into play. Yeah, so you free up your rent money and you learn skills about how to become a landlord and how real estate really works.
Yeah, and you get to know what type of tenants your property attracts too. So once you move out, you already have an idea of what type of tenants you're gonna get.
Amazing, and I think that's like if you're willing to live in that house, like that's how you gotta look at it. If you're willing to live in that house, like
then somebody else will
be
willing to live in the house as well.
Make sure to when you decide to buy a house, you actually think about it, get in a good decent area, and you go for it. Okay.
Location.
Key. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead to the cons of real estate. Of not real estate, of house hacking.
House hacking, right.
I'm not gonna edit this, but yes, the cons of house hacking. Alrighty. So, I said the cons, but it's more like the challenges of of house hacking, because I don't look at it as a con. How about you?
I don't either, because it's something that you can adjust to it.
Yeah. So it's just challenges that you might go through that once you house hack, and one of them is basically having your tenants as a neighbor.
Right.
I mean, it depends. I mean, you might like it, you might not like it. I said it like 2 minutes before this. The tenants might behave good because you live there, but your tenants can also do the completely opposite.
Right.
And you might not want to have the idea to live with your tenant just because they gotta pay you rent. They basically gonna know all your business and this and that. So, and then if you do like party and thing like that, then you don't want your tenants to do the party.
That's a double standard type
exactly.
of thing. Yeah.
So you don't want it like if you.
Or another one is like if you don't want no pets, but you have a cat living in the house. That happened to me too.
Personal experience.
Yeah, so that's a challenge that you will have to work through it.
Exactly. So basically, honestly, you gotta look at it this way: whatever you do at your house, you need to be able to accept your tenants to do it too. Like you said, if you have a pet, I mean, you can't discriminate. He has to have a pet too if he wants. So I think.
That's a challenge, but the good thing is like you get to pick your tenants as well. So just make sure you don't discriminate, guys, because you can't do that. Yeah, we don't like those.
No, you don't want it. Oh my god. So another challenge is you don't have no experience, you're not a landlord.
So that can be scary. You know.
So as good as it sounds, you collect rent every month. It's actually not as good as it sounds. Honestly, there's a lot of challenges with becoming a landlord, and one of these those crazy phone calls.
Right. Trying to fix this and that. I don't like this. I don't like that.
If you want to be a cool landlord, you want to do it quick.
Yeah.
And that's the best way to actually have the tenants to like you, because I feel like if you take care of your tenants gonna take care of you, unless your tenant doesn't really care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But house hacking, that's one, because you're new, you don't have experience, and it might be one of the challenges that you get there.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
And the other one is just one of the things that a lot of people say that, oh, where I live, there aren't good deals because of the type of area that you might live in. So that could be a challenge too, especially those that live in New York City or California.
One of those big cities, where like buying a house is not as cheap as buying it somewhere else,
Right.
town. So sometimes the number might not work.
Yeah.
And I mean, at the end of the day, will reduce a little bit of your expenses.
So that could be worth it, but you just gotta run your numbers the right way.
Yeah, just a challenge when it comes to getting the deal and finding it, and actually, like, since you're putting a low down payment, remember your monthly payment is gonna be expensive.
Right.
So so I guess you just gotta run the number and
figure out.
Yep. So 3 challenges. Live with your neighbor, with your tenant is your neighbor. You are new to being a landlord, and then it's really challenging to find a good deal in a big city. So other than that, I think it's really good.
Yeah, I'm liking it so far, so can't complain.
You haven't paid rent since when?
It's been a year now, so so I've saved a lot of money.
Now, ask yourself this question. Imagine if you can work the same job you're working right now, let's say for 2 years, and not pay rent for 2 years. Make up the math, get a pen, get a paper, make up the math, and tell me how much will you save in a year basis.
That's good.
With that being said, guys, please do not forget to
like, comment, and subscribe.
And please share this, because if it help you, it will help you for sure.
Yep.
But if it doesn't, and if it does, just share it to somebody else. It might help them too. Right?
That's right.